breakfast time. Take you out at breakfast time. I don't want,
The dead won't let me sleep. The living won't let me die in peace. My heart filled with a yesterday that never happened. My hands filled with my face. My long breaths bleeding between my fingers. I killed myself once, but my lives are plural. That's why I can speak to the immoral like I'm immortal. The mind is fertile. Birth a verse with no epidural. The truth hurts. Speaking life into the dead as if it's normal. This is the lion-hearted, the fire starter, the sound and the fury. William Faulkner, The Color Purple, Alice Walker, Canterbury Tales, Jeffrey Chaucer. Every people are sent to prophet. Likewise, every people have been sent the imposter, and every people have been sent an author to tell their story. This is a tale of what turns a man into a monster, and what turns that monster into a martyr. In the shadow of untold trauma, the secret art of how to unfold karma is a divine unknown drama, true and living. We're just trying to make black history, but it's like they're trying to make black's history. It won't even write a eulogy for you and me. Misery loves company, but the company loves misery. The company will co-op our story and sell our suffering in HD, our tragedy seen more vividly. Obviously, we must be NSFW. They don't want to pay you but peddle you, or just petty cash to settle you. That's why it's hard to employ me, but even harder to ignore me. The irony isn't lost on me, how they made slaves of the master ceremonies. Ha, clever, me, never. They like the bitches spayed, niggas neutered, nigga babies carefully tutored to be foolish yet ruthless, to eat garbage and drink sewage, and to even saying African American sound like a nigga Judas. The American dream is a love song gone wrong, a fantasy long gone. But if you knew this and still want to be a slave, then you're stupid and useless. I'm gonna tell you straight, this ain't the shucking and jiving Piccadilly nigga. This is the pick of the litter. Alpha male, you still smell like infamil, imbecile. I'm Oscar Grant, still more than Emmett Till. I'm Emmett Smith, no NFL. Running and juking in the killing field, and those killing fields deadly enough even to make Emmett still. I admit still, shooken up every time I see Emmett's grill. Into my molars spark and I taste battery acid. And maybe that's too drastic. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe seeing that baby shouldn't faze me. But it does. It does. It does. It does. It does. Are we not flesh and bone? Are we not minds and souls? Or eyes either blind or closed? As if you don't see. As if you don't know. Feed, kill me. Like it's no biggie. No giddy. While we arguing over who the king of New York City, they emasculate the greats. Buy Black Panther, Hello Kitty, or slowly assassinate the greats. Goodbye Whitney. You can see the future if you learn history. Not speaking to you straight and right, then have you leaning left like 450. Whether wealth, weed, or women, have you chasing dimes, wasted time? Wealth, weed, or women, have you chasing dimes? That's a triple double entendre and alliteration at the same damn time. Okay, so the Sufi can rhyme. Can we have some other conversation other than your top 5 dead or alive? Instead, can we talk about the top 1% and the bottom 99? Or the wise 5% and the deaf, dumb, and blind 85? Or how the circle 7 and the 120 saved our lives? On the boat with Jesus' name, Lucifer came, and then you're introducing the youth to the cane. So we singing and rapping, attempts at reducing the pain. We don't know what else to do with the pain. We don't know what else to do with the pain. So they say rock for us and they clap for us. Are you not entertained? Standing on my brother's body. Are you not entertained? Carrying my son's carcass. Are you not entertained? But through all of the battery and all of the abuse, we are still so beautiful. Our babies are both. me laugh, not because she asked me, because as I'm living, I'm learning that the truth is hidden everywhere, literally everywhere. There is no place you can scour, search, or visit except the truth is in it. The truth is hidden, even in the question, where is the truth hidden? The truth isn't hidden, it can't be hidden. It is the true and living. Those that are seeking to hide the truth try to convince me that they hid it, but they didn't. It is not that the truth isn't being spoken, perhaps we are just not ready to listen. Certainly we are not ready to listen. And you may be at home in my poem, and if not, you may just visit. If you can't visit, maybe you shouldn't listen. I mean, poetry is not for everyone. It's no navy blue, Yankee fitted. In fact, it's highly acidic, enough to burn through the mind of a critic. Why be a cynic? When we're moving beyond the speed of light, there is no difference between time and distance. Such I'm both here and there in the same instant. For instance, I'm both man and infant, both devil and angel. I'm both the witness and the witnessed, both monk and misfit. I am the medicine in this sick. If you would like to know what the truth is, and I wrote the answer, which is the access to the seven senses, and I told sis, hold this close to your heart and to your soul, sit still when the summer solstice. She said, I can't keep my soul still, it's hard to hold my focus. She said, I've noticed and I can't seem to focus on the real goals. I can only focus on what's closest. She said, how do you know what your goal is? I said, I don't. How does one save the souls of the soulless? An eviction notice deep into the heart of the heedless. Souls left homeless, no place to reside in, so they hide out and slide in the bodies of two-eyed men. So my lyricism is an exercise in exorcism, but the exoteric call it esotericism. I learned jihad from Rumi. The Sunni call me Shia, the Shia call me Sufi. The feds that have WMDs for what I do with the loose leaf, because what I do with the loose leaf make devils lose sleep. And I don't care who's on whose deen. I follow the one who ascended the seven heavens and lands on 2 feet. And they say that the Lord will come like a thief in the night. Perhaps the Lord will come in the things that I write, and the things that I bleed, and the things that we read, and the things we recite. Maybe they're afraid I'll spit fire in these kerosene streets and ignite all that I'll spit water in these barren streets and give life. And I've learned that the thing that pulls the fiend to the pipe is the same thing that pulls a human being to the light. The love of love, a means to cope. So I try to inhale their dreams and exhale hope. Homeboy said, man, the people either feel it or don't. So you can inhale their dreams and exhale hope, but you better chew poppy seeds and spit out dope. And that reminded me of a passage, and I quote, Allah will not change the condition of a people, and today change the condition was what's within themselves. End quote. Inshallah, I won't falter. Steady rock of Gibraltar, swift traversing waters. Verses I've authored, I offer as a solemn sacrifice upon the altar in order to alter the current conditions of our sons and our fathers. And they say we need more black mayors and black lawyers. I say we need more black John Mayers to win Grammys for singing songs about our daughters, because we are caught in a culture of defeatism, worshiping victims and martyrs. We are not victims but victors, so we would witness our honor, our brilliance, our resilience, and our beauty is farther than pimping hoes, tricking dough, Gucci and Prada. From Sile Street to Simpson Road, we are shook in the trauma of terrorism that precedes Al-Qaeda and Osama. Forget Bin Laden, Ben Franklin enslaved my great-great-grandmama, comma, great-great-grandfather, comma, indigenous nations of reservations, comma, who were caught in a coma, sleep. So the truth will have to come like a thief in the night. But if you're awake, you'll hear it in the things that we write, in the things that we bleed, in the things we recite. And because the truth will come like a thief in the night, being awake, I've learned, is the meaning of life.
house. Rhyme. Had a relationship with Ocean's daughter. Made her water fall in love with me one day. One night, couldn't hold her weight up, robbing me of gravity like a magnetic, electric, quantum, physical to take up input which is not meant to be. A contraction of the contract. Contractions is why I can remember the came for the spirit. Not from Joseph, never even had sex before. Adams or came to periodic table of content. Can another house and hide you for the me? Or a naked for the separated from I did marry? Or when I marry everything, matrimonies, weddings, bonds, and wedding bands, wedding rings, circle of the circumference or circumstance. Everything I came before my father married, no ceremony, no bank, no count, no currency currently. You can't take everything from me when I make up everything. Richer than spirit like miners and caveman for resource like a coal plant. But not for the seed of God, it can't sue or soil me. Why don't you grow up and can't cultivate? Can't even elevate to be in a cultivation. First be a cultivator, like an elevator, and going up unless it's elevated. What rookie couldn't even procrastinate? Stuck in a cast he ate, broke every word he said, or he said he shaped, he spake, break a leg that day. I do, he do, he is acting, all he do is play. He couldn't eat the words because of break of bread, he couldn't chew. The words you say, don't bite my raps, you could house him. You couldn't house a party if you was kid and play. Plug and play totally electrifying and shock you immediately. As soon as you plug and play everything, and there I wrote the whole damn thing. The whole damn play killed it. My Shakespeare words, destroyed like a thief in the night. Take my word like you pour it on me. A poet of the well enjoying the whale stereotypes. Drowning in words, drunk on seafood, drink like a fish letter. Or starve like a blind fisherman that can't see or walk on water. So fluid, no faith. Can't see my miracles, so no tree to life can believe. And the way the light, photosynthesis of my brother of my bloodhood. Or for the picture the perfect, like an art, picture perfect art walk. This is heaven's art walk. The golden gates of San Francisco quakes, and this is the earth break, the bridges, with the rivers and lakes. Los Angeles with no Lakers, no Derek Fisherman. Shoot a shot at the court of the judge's buoyancy. Tread waters in your tears and cry yourself a river of TLC. These songs that left that couldn't catch a hook or a chord or couldn't see, couldn't catch a rapper, couldn't grow a letter to swim my sea. On water my words listen. You made me messing with the words. Words why? Water why? You think I made mermaids to clean up the ocean? Wonder why? It was the vow that I didn't make them made. I don't make the words of mine is fixed. This don't make up atoms or everything in the INFJ with the atoms board. Or bombard you with the words until you see what I'm saying. I'm the sea, and what hovers above as below the sea level. Or this is about how the talisman. We're not the luckiest men, don't buy a lotto. Those tickets and when you find the whirlwind. How you know how to be rich like a loner. Or banking accountability like you can bank on the time for the trust and savings and time to trust us the funds. No profit selling selfishly. Selling shellfish for profit for buying time is money. For the time, proper money to cut the mouse of the slave mentality. Make up your words and enslavements to be paid back in investment for the enslaving of your mind to rob you blind because all you think about is listen to the ocean, the conch shell, you everything. It'll tell you here that right now, but there'll be the ending for you to hear the ear sniff of you. Put the F in front of the ears and fear me. Not like a curse word. Like the Lord, so now you fear me and I stand by the word for the who's chasing enough of the witness me. The Holy Ghost of a shadow of the spirit. Everything's dying to come back to me. You're not gonna leave you with hanging. I'll come back like Jesus Christ, the blood to be saying not in vain. Come back like a villain for the greatest comeback that ever came back. This came before the thing that you could know before. This before you knew, for I was born and I knew that you would say that. Born again, dive it again for the womb, for the substance, for the tomb, for the womb, for the same in the mummy give a tomb. What do you want for the cold stone? Your morning cannot be told to rise again for the thorns in my head, but there can find a rose and no board. There it rose, wrapped around my waist, time left. Wasting time and left. I'm in the tomb, folded, laid on rock of this to find a table to put off the table to pay the pay before you for the iniquity for the sinning and the sun would exalt you for the execute for your God don't like ugly, so don't be acting cute or straight up with the parallel obtuse are obsolete, they absolutely can't salute the abs and the armies. I have no enemies with the weapons that will harm me or bear arms like barely be in the forest or sleep the hibernation for the